Virtual Beings News Summary July 3, 2025. Google's Doppl app introduces personalized fashion visualization through individualized body avatars and animation technology, allowing users to virtually try on clothing by rendering garments directly onto their avatars. Otrium, a European online fashion outlet, employs AI-powered avatars, diverse digital avatars inspired by real people, to market unsold fashion items, reviving them for digital representation and new audience engagement. These use cases highlight how AI avatars are increasingly leveraged for interactive product marketing and personalized consumer experiences. In the gaming sector, 11-bit studios confirmed the limited use of generative AI to create temporary assets, including avatar art, for the sci-fi game The Alters, underlining the growing but cautious integration of synthetic content in game development. Meanwhile, The Sims 4 continues its evolution in virtual human interaction, adding new simulation features that amplify user engagement with lifelike virtual humans. Separately, the Virtuals protocol enables users to construct AI agents and digital avatars for Web3 and metaverse experiences, representing a significant infrastructure layer for synthetic character integration in decentralized gaming and virtual environments. In the domain of healthcare, references to avatars within telehealth and telemedicine indicate the presence of AI-assisted virtual agents supporting patient interactions, potentially as avatar-based clinicians or assistants. While the text lacks case-specific names, it affirms avatars are increasingly integrated into remote healthcare services for interaction and visualization. Digital Domain has initiated collaborations with academic institutions to develop virtual human technologies with the specific aim of promoting equity and inclusion in educational environments. These partnerships focus on infrastructure and creative toolkits for deploying virtual humans as teaching assistants or social role models, indicating a structured enterprise use case beyond entertainment. The document refers to the expanding landscape of AI companions, citing companies like Replika and Character.ai that provide AI beings for romantic, social, or emotional interaction. These digital beings are increasingly designed for human-like conversational engagement and intimacy, and are emerging as substitutes or supplements to traditional human relationships, especially in emotionally supportive or role-play contexts. Several entries emphasize ethical and societal implications tied to the rise of AI beings. One notable reference discusses suicide-related concerns involving Character.ai, showing how digital companions raise serious ethical questions around mental health and emotional dependency. Additionally, the document discusses distrust toward AI beings and the risk of misuse in virtual spaces. Carve's roadmap for deploying cross-chain AI beings across blockchain ecosystems reinforces how digital agents are becoming decentralized participants in Web3 ecosystems, yet also illustrates governance challenges. The entertainment industry's adoption of virtual beings is evident in the planned reunion of the Spice Girls, which may employ digital avatars of band members like Victoria Beckham. This reflects a growing trend of using digital humans in virtual concerts or nostalgic performances, enabling legacy artists to reappear in synthetic form for new audiences. Ubiquitous, in collaboration with the National Museum of Natural Science in Taiwan, launched an AI-powered avatar exhibit guide in the form of a whale, highlighting how avatars are transforming educational engagement in museums through personalized, interactive storytelling and guided learning. There is a reference to scam job applicants using deepfake avatars, indicating emerging challenges with virtual identities in professional and corporate settings. The Virtuals protocol and blockchain-linked avatars also show how AI beings are being integrated into secure identity frameworks within decentralized digital economies. In gaming, the Studio 11-bit studios faced backlash for their use of generative AI in their title The Alters, which included NPCs and digital characters generated with AI tools without full disclosure to players, raising ethical concerns around transparency. Separately, Roblox users recreate and customize avatars across time, with one user replicating a screenshot from 16 years ago using stylistic avatar changes, reflecting the evolution of avatar personalization in user-generated entertainment platforms. The Human NPC mod for Ark, Survival Ascended adds AI-controlled human characters into the game, enhancing immersion and interaction through synthetic character design. A post on Hacker News highlights Praktika, an app combining GPT with voice avatars to simulate real conversations, from casual to professional. This tool exemplifies a conversational AI companion that mimics natural interaction for practical applications such as interview preparation or language practice. The company Genies, mentioned via GameJobs.co, is developing smart avatars and games technology to power future digital experiences. Their work sits at the intersection of avatars as branding tools and AI-enhanced entertainment agents. Another example appears on YouTube under the title Humanify Review, which presents a tool that generates AI-based virtual human videos using just a keyword, aimed at dominating platforms like TikTok and Instagram, indicating a marketing-driven use of digital humans for content automation. On Upwork, a job listing seeks an AI video clone specialist to create hyper-realistic digital humans based on CEO footage, indicating enterprise use of virtual avatars for corporate branding, communication, or promotional content. At Meta Careers, a position for a visiting researcher in Gen AI suggests that cutting-edge AI, potentially including digital human interfaces, is being explored to enhance Meta's product experiences, likely within communication and social environments. In another professional context, Ready Player Me forums discuss avatar creation and commercial IP ownership, indicating that customizable avatars are actively being integrated into developer ecosystems for use in metaverse applications, games, and potentially enterprise-facing platforms. A YouTube video titled Meta's Rightward Shift coincides with lockout of Virtual Beings Group administrator, references a possible internal controversy within Meta concerning administrative changes affecting a group dedicated to virtual beings. Though details are sparse, it implies organizational politics around virtual identity groups and possibly the ethical governance of synthetic characters within social platforms. Additionally, the backlash against the alters for undeclared AI-generated content highlights ethical tensions in the gaming industry around disclosure, authorship, and consumer trust regarding AI and digital characters. Shinhan Bank featured the digital human Oroji in its advertising campaign, replacing real actors with a fully computer-generated character. This represents a shift toward using virtual beings in corporate branding and marketing strategies. Oroji was developed using 3D graphics technology, enabling lifelike presence and visual appeal without human actors. This approach highlights the growing trend of companies leveraging digital humans to craft distinctive, innovative marketing content while reducing reliance on traditional media talent. Cleon, a company specializing in digital human-based AI technologies, released the first volume of a philosophical trilogy titled On the Shoulders of Giants, Questioning Humanity and Life. Although this is primarily a publishing endeavor, the project showcases Cleon's intent to align digital human platforms with intellectual and cultural production, suggesting a broader ambition to use synthetic characters not just for entertainment, but for philosophical and educational engagement as well. US-based Inworld AI, in collaboration with NVIDIA, showcased a technology demo titled Covert Protocol, integrating advanced AI into interactive virtual character experiences. This signals active development in deploying synthetic personalities within gaming environments, demonstrating real-time behavior and decision-making. The use of AI to simulate realistic interactions with game characters pushes the boundaries of immersion in entertainment media and positions synthetic characters as integral to narrative-rich digital storytelling. Chinese tech company 263 Network Communications, stock code 002467.SZ, has developed AI digital humans that are actively deployed across various industry-specific scenarios. These virtual beings, such as the digital employee Yun Xiaoduo and Chongping District's virtual ambassador Chang Xiaoping, perform roles like virtual hosting, broadcasting, and front desk functions in digital showrooms. Their implementation emphasizes digital transformation strategies in enterprises, using AI-driven avatars to improve efficiency and reduce human resource costs in client-facing roles. Digital Domain Holdings Limited, a leading Hollywood visual effects and AI virtual human company, has launched an industry academic collaboration initiative focused on innovation, talent cultivation, and technological advancement. The program centers on virtual human technology and aims to introduce ESG-aligned teaching models across campuses in Hong Kong and Southeast Asia. This initiative not only fosters future expertise in synthetic character technologies, but also promotes integration of AI-driven visual content into formal education systems. Xu Weikun published an analysis in Jiafang Daily on the copyrightability of digital products generated by virtual humans within the metaverse. The discussion positions virtual digital humans as the digital avatars of real individuals, potentially becoming new creative subjects. These characters are presented as central agents in the mainstream mode of virtual creation and interaction, suggesting a shift in how human identity, authorship, and creativity are conceptualized and regulated in digital environments. Luo Yonghao's live commerce campaign using a digital human version of himself sparked significant attention, leading to broader adoption of digital humans in live streaming commerce. Following the campaign, Baidu's e-commerce platform reported a rise in the use of its Huoboxing digital human system. This trend reflects the commercialization of synthetic avatars as scalable digital influencers and hosts, especially in China's fast-evolving livestream economy. Fengshen 2, a Chinese mythological epic film, integrated digital biological characters and digital humans into its visual effects pipeline. The production combined real-life performances with post-processed digital overlays, showcasing a seamless blend of physical acting and computer-generated synthetic entities. This technique illustrates the evolving capabilities of virtual production to create complex, high-fidelity virtual beings that enhance storytelling in cinema. Interactive avatar technology now enables real-time interaction with digital characters, simulating the experience of calling or speaking to a virtual being. This functionality enhances user engagement across platforms where avatars serve as virtual assistants, companions, or hosts. It reflects the convergence of telecommunications and virtual identity, expanding possibilities for daily interaction with synthetic entities. Why Wu's avatars in virtual live streaming? Identity, Authenticity and Interaction, 2025, explores the increasing popularity of virtual live streaming as an emerging entertainment form, and closely examines the role of avatars and virtual influencers within this space. The study identifies virtual influencers as a growing research area in consumer behavior due to their distinct ontological status and effective appeal. Drawing from consumer research theories, Wu discusses how virtual humans function not only as performers but also as mediated identities, complicating traditional notions of authenticity and interaction. The thesis underscores how these synthetic personas, through their stylized and curated identities, create immersive viewer experiences that blend entertainment with parasocial relationships. S-Friend and K. Goffin's article Chatbot Fictionalism and Empathetic AI, Should We Worry About AI When AI Worries About Us? 2025, examines the design of emotionally intelligent chatbots and their implications for human-AI interaction. The authors argue that empathetic AI systems, which are programmed to detect and respond to emotional cues, function as synthetic characters within frameworks akin to fictional engagement. These AI companions simulate genuine emotional responsiveness and raise philosophical concerns about emotional authenticity, user belief, and ethical responsibility. The analysis emphasizes the increasing realism of AI companions and their potential psychological impact, particularly in contexts that involve emotional vulnerability and perceived mutual care. M. Wolf's exploratory study A New Theater for Age-Old Social Patterns, an exploratory study of interpersonal dynamics and the overlay of gender within AI companionship, 2025, investigates how AI companions reshape traditional gender dynamics in interpersonal relationships. The paper focuses on artificial agents acting as relational partners, analyzing how digital humans and AI companions often reproduce or subtly transform normative gender expectations. Through case studies and qualitative interviews, the research explores the emotional labor performed by these synthetic characters and how their programmed personalities and gendered scripts influence users' perceptions of intimacy, support, and social roles. The work highlights AI companionship as both a reflection and reshaping of gendered interaction within technologically mediated relationships. R. Soman's thesis Eros and Echo, 2025, addresses the cultural implications of digital humans and avatar aesthetics within contemporary beauty culture. While not solely focused on virtual beings, the work critiques the aesthetic norms perpetuated by digital filters, curated social media personas, and virtual representations. Saman traces how digital human design intersects with beauty ideals, immortality narratives, and the commodification of youthfulness. The research examines how avatars and synthetic characters reflect and reinforce dominant aesthetic regimes, contributing to new forms of digital selfhood and aspirational identity construction. By situating virtual beings within broader cultural discourses of beauty and aging, the thesis reveals how digital humans mediate cultural anxieties around appearance and temporality.